Hi, I'm Kevin Perteete, and real quick I just want to talk to you about my YouTube channel and to first of all say thank you all who have subscribed, watched, and commented on my videos. I really appreciate it because I'm here to give you the facts and the truth as best as I can. Now when I say truth, I know my truth can be different from yours and yours different from mine, but it's all in the hopes of spiritual enlightenment. Now I want you to know that I understand that there's so much disinformation and lies and games being played out there. I will never lie to you under any circumstances or play games with you. I'm not a part of any group or religion. I do things on my own, research pretty much on my own with my best friend also, but I'm not a part and I have no hidden agenda because so many people talk about that. I'm going to tell you the way it is. I mean, it may hurt and offend some people, but I'm not here to, baby you up or whatever. I'm here to get myself and to try to help others go into and out of this third stuck reptilian dimension and get into the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, as high as our spiritual growth can take us. And, speaking on that, the whole purpose of me talking, on YouTube and making videos was not so much about what I have shared with you with like the Constitution and the whole income tax is illegal and it's a hoax and we don't have to pay, and the Federal Reserve and constitutional law and common law and the UCC codes, Uniform Commercial Code, all that stuff, it's a part of it. But it's just a way to keep us, I believe, stuck in this third dimensional world with the New World Order, Illuminati, and all of that. I want to go out and higher and above all of that. So, it's just, something that I got into because I saw the government encroachment and enslavement. And, I got tired of these tickets and being harassed with, the banking system and dealing with legalities and stuff like that. So that's why I studied that stuff. But my real heart and desire is in ufology and Afrocentricity, the study basically of aliens. And some of you may not fully understand some of the things that I will be talking about or that I had mentioned when I get into, the whole alien thing. People start saying, oh, he's lost it and this and that. Well, that's where a lot of people are going to have to, wake up consciously and recycle again once or twice more on the planet. And that's okay because it's all about spiritual enlightenment and learning and growing. But for those of you who are ready for this stuff and who already know, and I know there's many of you that do, years and years ago, when you talked about aliens, people just ran the other way. But I know times and things are changing. So bear with me on that. So that's where my heart is. And behind me, as you see, is a bust of Queen Perteete. And without getting into the whole story or spew, Queen Perteete was married to a pharaoh named Akhenaten in the 18th dynasty. Well, Akhenaten and Queen Perteete were not humans. They were aliens. Akhenaten was 14 feet tall. Queen Perteete was 10 feet 6 inches tall. Akhenaten had two hearts because his genetics were derived from the binary system of Sirius. And they were created to come and walk among us in Christ consciousness to get us from our state. We were stuck, or Egyptians or man was stuck at that time in their consciousness, and they needed to get us raised into a higher level so that we could continue our spiritual growth. So they walked around in the physical on this earth in Egypt or Kemet to help us to get us out of that. And without getting into, like I said, a long story and all that, they did it and did it successfully. And it's just interesting because there's so much cover-up about Akhenaten and Queen Perteete, and they don't really want to explain to you and tell you that they had these cone-shaped heads, and that, some of us as black people are descendants of that. And, it all ties in with the melanin in our skin as a teenager, I was always mind-boggled, and I don't want to say fascinated, but disgusted also, at what blacks have gone through in the struggle in this country when we were slaves, and the cruel mind control or things that were taught or said about us, being animals, and we didn't even have rights, and we were just people trying to be free and live as humans, and just the things that, you know, people went through. It's amazing. And at the same time, you know, just disgusting when you think about all the murders and the lynchings and the burnings of you know, black Americans at that time. And even up to this day, there's still a lot of racial stuff that goes on where, you know, someone is, you know, racially, you know, killed or drugged behind a car, and so forth. But when you begin to research and understand history and understand why that is and what is it, there's a massive conspiracy on this planet to keep us, like I said, locked in that third dimension, and to keep the truth known of what we call Africans, or the black race of this planet. So, like I said, not going to get into all of that right now. There's another time and place for that. And I just want to give shout outs to a lot of the people out there, professors and scholars, and people like Dr. Delbert Blair, Professor Griff, Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Francis Cress Wessling, Bobby Hemmett, David Icke, Jordan Maxwell, and I was mentored under Bill Cooper, the author of Behold a Pale Horse, Aaron Russo, Richard McDonald, and the State Citizens of California. You know, I learned a lot, and I'm learning a lot. And I just want to say, you know, I really appreciate those people and the work and research and different things that they've done, and I look forward to continuing. You know, and when you look at this earth, it's just such a fascinating, interesting, mysterious place. So many things we don't know, but yet so many things we do know. And I just find it just interesting, the study of the solar system and planets and different things. And speaking of that, there's a great series out that was remade under Carl Sagan called The Cosmos, and it's hosted by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Check it out. It comes on Fox on Sundays. And with all that said, I don't want to keep dragging on, but just like I said, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I really look forward to, you know, seeing you on the next one. Thanks.